play and call it work.
Hello there, viewers, and welcome to another episode of the Horus Heresy Battle Reports. I have the special privilege of playing with Scott from Edmonton, Alberta. So you flew over on business and you figured two birds, one stone. Let's play some 30K at MiniWarGaming. I've been pestering you all watching to come by and play 30K, so please, like Scott, come by and play some 30K, because you're asking, where's all the 30K? Well, we need people like Scott to come by and play with us here. And I also get the honor of playing against the Custodes for the first time in my 30K experience. I'm a little afraid. I've accepted the fact that I probably won't win. I'm going with what I'm used to in the word pairs. You never know. With elite armies, there could be a fluke. The army could just fall over and die, but it could just walk all over me.
It's either all sixes or all ones. It's never in between.
It's never in between. And that's what's getting me excited here. We don't know the scenarios. I'm just going to roll it after we show off the armies. We'll D6 it from the rule book. I'm a little afraid of getting blood feud, but if I get blood feud, I get blood feud. What can I say? I'm hoping to play the objective game here. Let's go look at the armies and check out the table we're playing on. This is it. This is 2,997 points of the Word Bearer's Legion. This would be the Traitor Legion I'm playing in today's game against Scott's Custodes. As I mentioned in the intro, I'm playing what I'm familiar with, so you'll see a lot of the same things here. Honestly, the only thing I really changed up is I added bikes instead of whatever else I'd spend those like almost 200 points. Well, I guess that's only like 120, 130-ish points. For the most part here, I had las cannons, and then I realized I'm playing the Dark Brethren. Mostly because I like that Rite of War. I'm sure there's better Rites of War, or I'm even better off without playing that Rite of War, because I wanted to play demons. The next time I wanted to play Word Bearers, I wanted to play demons, but I'm playing against Custodes, and I got afraid. So I'm saying I'm going to stick with what I know. I don't want it to be like I lose on turn 1 or 2. I want it to be like maybe I lose on turn 3. Because I'm familiar with everything again. I haven't played a whole lot of 30K, but I do have a good memory of 7th edition rules. Other than that, though, the Dark Brethren, it's a Crusade list. And, well, let's take a look at the HQs. Here is the leadership of my army. I am playing Word Bearers and playing Dark Brethren, so I'll start with the Praetor in the middle. He is WYSIWYG. He's got a Paragon Blade, he's got the Volkite Charger, he's in Cataphract Terminator armor. I was able to have the points to upgrade him with digital lasers and Mastercraft the Paragon Blade. I also bought him Burning Lore, which makes him a level 1 Psyker that rolls on Biomancy. He ended up getting Life Leech, which is a Witchfire, 18-inch range, Strength 6, Assault 2, AP 2, and if he slays any models, or if he causes at least 1 unsaved wound, he will regain 1 wound. But it's a Witchfire, so I can't use it in close combat. Other than that, we've got Erebus, who is my second compulsory HQ that is a chaplain. Now, I've been informed that it's been changed, that I don't have to upgrade a console to a chaplain. I can just bring a chaplain, which Erebus counts as a chaplain. So I'm happy with that. I get to save a lot of points not having to bring that compulsory chaplain that I've been bringing in all my previous games. Oops. I forgot to turn my phone down. Erebus also has Burning Lore. He rolled on Biomancy. I was lucky enough to get Endurance. So they're both going to know Smite as well, because it's the Primaris power. Endurance is a target unit within 24 inches, and they have a 4-up Feel No Pain and Eternal Warrior. He will, of course, be with the Galvorback. And lastly, we have Lorgar, obviously transfigured. It's what I usually run him as. It's the more powerful version of him. It's a 75-point upgrade. It allows him to pick 3 powers from any combination of Divination or Telepathy. I always go Divination. Divination is pretty powerful. He will, of course, have Forewarning. He will have Precognition for himself. And, pretty sure, Misfortune. Yeah, so Forewarning, Misfortune, Precognition. Forewarning gives a unit within 12 inches a 4-up invulnerable save. Misfortune targets an enemy unit within 24, and all attacks that hit that unit have the Rending special rule. And Precognition allows him to reroll all failed hit wound rolls. In addition, I can reroll failed saving throws on Lorgar. Onto troops, I have 2 squads of, well, 2 20-man bricks of Tactical Marines. They are identical. They both have their Legion Vexillas. The sergeants have Artificer armor, bolters, and all the squads have extra close combat weapons. And that is it, other than the fact that they're both upgraded with Dark Channeling. Now, the way Dark Channeling works, I have to roll for it now. On a 1, 2, or 3, they get Zealot. 4 or 5, they get +1 Strength, and on a 6, they get the demon special rule. I'm hoping to not get the demon special rule. I don't want that. So I'm going to roll for the squad out front. Ah, sad. The squad out back. Okay, well, it is what it is. They're both demons. I think they don't count as scoring, and they're automatically slain at the end of the game. That's what I get for, you know, dabbling in the dark arts naturally. I brought a Legion Tactical Support Squad that did not buy the Dark Channeling upgrade because I'm not that insane. I don't even know if they can actually. They're all plasma. The Sergeant they have a Legion Vexilla, and the Sergeant, who I'll be using as this model over here, will have the Artificer Armor upgrade. And I brought an Apothecarian detachment, 3 Apothecaries. They're all chainsword bolt pistols, nothing fancy on them. They were there to support the support squad and the 2 tactical marine squads. I brought a Spartan Assault Tank, but I didn't upgrade it to Flare Shields. I wasn't too sure what the Custodes can bring. We'll see. Maybe it was a mistake. It has Dozer Blades, though. That's almost a must bring. That'd be ridiculous if I didn't. You will have just the Quad Las Cannons and the Heavy Bolters. My elite choices... Well, my further elite choices. Out front, I have Legion Terminator Squad. They are going to be in Cataphractii Terminator armor. They're all going to have Combi Bolters, Power Fists, and they do have Dark Channeling also, so we'll go ahead and roll that, and hopefully I don't get a 6. Yeah, they're demons too! Woo! I just lost all my scoring units. You know what? It's fine. You know what? Maybe I do want Blood Feud. Maybe I don't want any game that requires any scoring. And that's pretty much it for them. We got Gal 4 back in the back. I'll be using this model out front. This guy will die first, but he's my Sergeant. He's got Artificer Armor, he's got Melta Bombs, and Lightning Claws. And that's all the upgrades they get. Lastly, I have one Outrider squad of 4 bikes. No Sergeant upgrade. They're all bolt pistol chain swords, and they got their twin bolt guns strapped to the sides of their bikes. And that is it. That is my very demonic Word Bearer army. Here we have 3,000 points of Custodes. It's 19 models, if you want to count it. I have more in one of my tactical marine squads. Scott, why don't you let them know what you got?
Sure, so we'll start with the HQ. We've got Valdor, the Captain General of the Legio Custodes, on loan from my good friend James Steiner, who's done an excellent job painting it. Valdor at 275 points has the Apollyon Spear, so its gun weapon has 2 shots, AP2 concussive, and the blade itself is +1 strength or +2 on the charge, so total of strength 7 usually. And its little party trick is that it instant deaths anything on a 4-up. Or if I'm going up against, let's say, his Spartan, pens on a 4-up. And even better, any invulnerable saves against this weapon have to be rerolled.
What if I'm able to just cancel each other out if I can reroll? I guess you reroll. I reroll successful ones, and then I also reroll failed ones if I have my one power up. I guess that's how that would work.
Exactly. All right, and now for my Warlord, I have a Legio Custodes Tribune. He's armed with a Presidium Shield, a Solarite Gauntlet, no digital lasers, but he does have the Tribune upgrade. So he's got 6 attacks on the charge, 5 base. The shield ups his invul from a regular 4 to just a normal 3+. None of this rerollable 3+ shenanigans like in the days of old. But his Solarite Gauntlet is Initiative 1, Strength 10, AP 1 with the Mastercrafted rule.
Very nice, very nice. And the shield's -1 to hit as well, right?
That's right.
Oh, that's awful.
And directly behind is their Bodyguard squad, 3 Heteron Guard. So they have 3 wounds base, 3 attacks base. They're also equipped just like the Tribune with the Presidium Shield and the Solarite Gauntlets. So if I want something dead, these are the boys I'm calling on.
Yeah, and there's only 3 of them. How many points are they each?
They're 95 points apiece.
Yeah.
So I'm paying through the nose.
Yeah, these guys are all pretty much characters on their own.
And then for my 2 troop choices, I'm feeling a little naked next to all of Lucas's choices, but two troop choices. They're 2 Sentinel squads. They're all identical to the Tribune, so shields and the Solarite Gauntlets, except for the fellow with the fancy flag. That is a Custodes Vexilla. So what it does is it gives the unit fear, and I get to re-roll leadership rolls for this squad. And any combat within 12 inches get +1 to the wound count.
Oh, nice. +1 combat res. Gotcha.
Exactly. And in my 1 fast attack slot, I have 4 jet bikes. So these guys are a little tougher than the rest of their fellows. They've got toughness 6 across the board. Power lances, so AP3 on the charge, but regularly AP4, so I gotta try and keep these guys out of combat. And then every single one of them are WYSIWYG with the Athletic Destructor. So that's 2 shots, strength 6, with Armor Bane and instant death.
And do they have hit and run or anything like that?
No hit and run, unfortunately.
So if they're stuck in combat, they're stuck in combat till they kill whatever they're fighting?
Which happens about every second game. So my 2 heavy support slots, I'll start with the Telemon on the left. So Telemon at 350 points. Yeah, it's almost a knight. Sometimes I wish I had taken the knight. But it's got armor 13 on all sides except for the back, where it's armor 12. A 4-up invulnerable that against blast gets upgraded to a 3-up. And it has the lovely thing of if I get a penetrating hit, I get to pick the lowest of 2 dice rolls.
That's pretty good.
And so it's got 2 different types of weapons. Atop his shoulders is the Spickless Bolt Launcher. So regularly 5 shots, strength 5, AP 5 with rending. But if he stands still, he can pump out 10 shots.
Oh, 10 strength 5 shots with rending.
They're better than they look. I've managed to win a couple of primaries with these guys. The guns on either hand are the Accelerator Culverins. You might have seen them on the Calidus Grav tanks. These are slightly shorter range at 36 as opposed to 72, but they do have 5 shots instead of 3 with still rending and heliothermic detonation.
Whew. And that's it. That's these 2 walker. Well, what's how many hull points do they have?
I believe it's 4.
They're
I have
4
to
piece.
double check. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I can understand. I can believe that.
Yeah. And then the one on the right, I forgot. He is identical to the other guy, except for he has the Arachnus Storm Cannon on both his arms. So the party trick is either 2 shots, strength 9 AP1 with Exoshock, or 7 strength 7 AP3 shots for clearing out Marine hordes.
Yep, that'll be relevant. That'll be really relevant. And here we got the big, giant, super heavy Custodes flyer that I did not even know existed. So I want you to let me and the viewers know what this does.
This is my baby. My pride and joy that either does amazingly well or flops completely on its face.
Wonderful.
So it's 605 points. So it's a big investment, but when it works, it works. So this is a 7 hull point super heavy assault transport.
Nice.
So with fly and the hover rules and all that jazz. Can carry up to 24 models, but because all my stuff is bulky, I can only fit 12. I could have brought a Contemptor Dreadnought to stuff inside, but couldn't find the points for it, and it takes up 10 spaces.
Woo!
So it's armed with several weapons. On the nose, you can see the Lastrum bolt cannons. So they're 3 shots apiece, twin-linked, AP3 strength 6, and they have the heliothermic detonation like the Culverins. And then right behind them, you have the 2 Arachnus heavy blaze cannons. So that's 1 shot apiece, strength 10, AP1. So that's my lovely tank killers. And then I'm not sure if you can see just under the wing, but there's the heavy Spictus bolt launcher. So it's a heavier version of what's on the Telemon. 3 shots at strength 7 rending.
All right, for all rules purposes, it follows the normal flying rules, so it's coming from reserve, but you have the Warlord trait that allows you to reroll that.
Beautiful thing about Tripians.
Yes, very useful here, because depending on what you put in there, it's over half your army, easily.
Oh yes.
All right, let's go check out the table, everyone. Here is the table Scott and I are going to be playing on. This is a Frosty Tundra. The terrain here is all from studio level, and I believe this is called the Guardbook Shrine, or the Guardbook Temple. And it's a package you can buy from them where it comes with the mat and the terrain at the same time, which is always convenient. We're going to roll a d6 to figure out what scenario we're playing. I don't think I'm in a good spot either way. It's going to be number 5. To explain Tides of Carnage better, we have to figure out what deployment map we're doing. It's going to be number 6. Alright, it's roll-off time to see... We got Vanguard, by the way, so it's split down the center that way, and either one of us will pick that side, or I guess it could be split that way and that side, but we'll roll. We'll say it's split this way, for simplicity. I got a 5, and Scott got a 2. For ease, I will pick this side, and I will deploy first, and that means Scott's going to be deploying over here. And the way Tides of Carnage work, the scoring, we have the price of failure, we have Slay the Warlord, and we also have Last Man Standing, which is 1 victory point to the side that has the most amount of units still alive. But the primary scoring is if you have scoring units in your deployment zone and no enemy units, so no denial units, you get 3 victory points. The same is true for the center, the no man's land, where no one will be deploying, will be worth 5 victory points, and the same is true for the enemy's deployment zone, which will be worth 7 victory points. And there is an additional rule called heavy armor, which allows tanks to score as well. So they count as scoring. So in the end, I have a support squad and a Spartan that counts as scoring, whereas Scott has, I assume, most of your things. So yeah, what does count as scoring? Your troops,
Actually,
I assume.
only the Sentinels can score.
Those are your troops?
The troops can score, the Heteron can't score, I have no tanks, so yeah, if you kill those 2 units, I have nothing to score.
Very interesting.
So they can hide in the corner all day.
Huh. I just assumed, well, because Custodes in like 40k, everything's scoring pretty much.
It's the, again, the Heteron are beautiful, but they don't have the objective security rule or whatever,
Okay.
so they're
Gotcha.
good murderers, but not scorers.
Huh. Okay. Scott and I finished deploying. I deployed first, so I will have the first turn unless he seizes. We'll get to that in a moment, though. I have my demonic Cataphractii Terminators out front. I got my demonic Tactical Marines back here. Now, for the Apothecary, it says that... what I'm trying to say is I know that they can't heal Galvorback because Galvorback aren't Space Marines. They don't have the Legion Astartes rule. They don't count as Space Marines. Now, these still keep the Space Marine rule as far as I'm concerned. Like, they're still Space Marines. They're still Legion Astartes, so the Apothecary can still work for them even though they're demonic. If that is not true in any way, shape, or form, please leave a comment below. But I'm pretty sure I'm correct in this, and Scott agrees. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So otherwise, leave a comment below with a reference, naturally. Over here we have Outriders who are not going to scout. We've got my Spartan Assault Tank out front with my Galvorback, Lorgar, and Erebus inside of it. Next up we have my Legion Support Squad of All Plasma with the Apothecary attachment to them. They're one of my 2 scoring units. And lastly, the other Tactical Marine Squad with their Apothecary attached to them as well, and they are also demonic. I try to put the Vexlas in the back and the Sergeants out front. Across from me, I have, I can't remember what they're called.
Telemon Heavy Dreadnoughts.
And there's 2 of them with their different loadouts. You chose to put all of your troops in that flyer over there.
It's going to be risky. It's a big golden egg that if it cracks, it's going to be all over my face. But if it works, it's going to be a wrecking ball.
Oh, I'm a little afraid of it. And he allows you to reroll reserves for everything, not just that, right?
Yes, that's
so
correct.
It's everything.
So
because,
the jet bikes who are also deep striking, I really need them to come on when I want them to come on.
Right.
That's what the reroll's for.
So the jet bikes are in reserve because these guys would be really good at shooting down jet bikes if you did deploy them anywhere.
Exactly.
Other than that, I have to roll signs and portents. So what that means is I choose one of my troop units. I'll choose the support squad here, and on a 4-up, they get preferred enemy Custodes. Pretty much Scott's army. Otherwise, you get preferred enemy against them. So I had a lot of demonic backfires. Let's see if the signs and portents backfire as well. 4-up is good. Okay, there you go. You have preferred enemy against them. It's the fickle matter of playing the word bearers. Every now and then it happens.
I mean, he gives that to us.
Now, one thing to note is for the Dark Brethren, I have the Arc Trader rule, which gives my independent characters preferred enemy against Loyalist Space Marine legions. And we all know that Custodes are not a Space Marine legion, so I will not be getting that rule either. My Dark Brethren Rite of War has simply backfired in the signs and portents over here. But Erebus is my Diabolist, and the Diabolist gets preferred enemy Loyalist. Just flat Loyalist, and that does transfer to the unit. So at least this unit will have preferred enemy Loyalist. But you might not actually get that now that I look at it. It says he counts as being a Diabolist, but he doesn't, I don't know if he actually has the Diabolist keyword. So I'm going to treat it as he doesn't, but he counts as a Diabolist for the purposes of Dark Channeling. So I'm pretty sure I'm correct in assuming that he doesn't actually get the Diabolist rules of Demonic and preferred enemy Loyalist. That's a console upgrade. But he does count as one for the purposes of using Dark Channeling, like I said, so I think we're still good. And I think we are about ready for that seize, Scott. You gonna try her?
Gonna try it.
So we need a 6.
5, thanks to the
Of
Warlord
course.
trait that I took.
Of course, of course.
Love you, Tribune.
Please don't be a 5. Okay, it's a 6. I don't care. I don't even care. As long as it wasn't a 5, I would have been upset with the 5. Alright, viewers, I'm off to a bad start, obviously. 3 demonic rolls, a failed signs and portents, and a seize the initiative, and I'm playing Custodes, but I still have spirit, I still have heart. It's their movement phase. Are they moving at all?
No, because they're all within range, and my Spictus bolt launchers get double the shots if I stand still.
This is true. I remember that now. That means it is shooting time, and I think I forgot to mention, Tides of Carnage only lasts 5 turns, whereas most of these scenarios tend to go 6, I think. we have decided to shoot this big walking monstrosity into my Spartan. And because it has rending on its missiles on the top there, on 6s into 5s and 6s, you could glance it. So we're firing that first.
Let's hope.
I assume he hits on 2s.
Hits on 2s.
1 miss.
Ooh.
6s 2 maybe glance because of rending. We have 2 potential ones. These have to, because of rending, you add D3 to the strength, so go ahead and roll that again. And 5 ups, we're gonna see. Whoa, we have a glance. Whew. That pretty good opening shot will reduce me to 4 hull points, but we still have the 2 big guns to deal with. All right, so what do these guns do? Because I'll be asking multiple times.
So they're 2 shots apiece. I'm doing the focus fire, strength 9, AP 1.
Ooh,
So
jeez.
together that's 4 shots, and if I get a penetrating hit on a 4-up, I get exo shot, extra penetrating hit. So
Gotcha. So these are hitting on 2s.
hitting on 2s.
All hit, that's huge. And these are strength 9, so we're looking for 5s to glance. Nothing off the front armor. Now this guy's got a different idea. We're gonna fire everything over the plasma. Again, he didn't move, so he's firing the rockets on top. Twice. 2s to hit him.
10 shots.
We have 3 misses. And we're gonna remember that you have preferred enemy against that squad, so we're re-rolling, hitting on 2s. Oh boy, is that good for Custodes. Okay, they all hit. 3 wound, re-rolling 1s, because preferred enemy. Re-roll the 1. There's wound, so 3 failed, so
Yeah.
7 wounds. So we have 5 wounds, 2 Rens out front, so I'm gonna look out Sir the Rens. 4 up. So 1 goes to a guy, 1 he has to take. I do have cover though, 4 up in the ruins. He's alive. And the guy beside him, who has to take up the lookout, sir, is also alive. And then the rest are going to be 1 at a time, 2 up armor saves on the sergeant. All right, this is what the artificer armor's for. Here's the 1. Okay, he's good. Okay, we're good. Big guns still. What are we looking at for them?
So strength 7, AP 2 with rending and heliothermic detonation, and they're going directly into the same squad.
What does the heliothermic detonation do?
So heliothermic detonation is good for those multi-wound units like the Galvorback. If you still have a wound or multiple wounds left by the time I finish shooting, you take a toughness test.
And then be slain if I
And
fail.
then instant death if you fail. 6s are auto fails, so 1 foot
Right.
mechanical.
All right, let's do some shots then. 2s to hit, rerolling 1s because preferred enemy, which is always good for Custodes. Stupid science of portents. It rarely doesn't work, but I will use it every time. They all hit. 2s to wound, rerolling. These are all AP2, correct?
Yep.
All right, so we got the first 3 rerolls. The reroll. Woo! They all wound. They're definitely not long for this world. So here's the lookout sirs from the sergeant. So he is going to be suffering these. I'm just going to do them first, see if he actually, if the lookout star even mattered. These are cover. So they're all AP2. I'll roll them at once. So I make 3 of the covers. He also has the apothecary because it's now strength 8. So he, in the end, takes 1 hit and goes down. And then these guys over here are 4 up covers and a apothecary. So 2 guys go down, starting with the sergeant. Not a bad,
Weathering
a perfect gun to kill them. Yeah.
710 points worth of killie.
And okay, not bad. Glancing hit and 2 dead Marines. No leadership required there, so they're going away. But my sergeant's gone. Well, I guess on to movement, starting with these Terminators who can't run, but they can move 6, which is nice. You know, these guys only move 5 inches in 8th edition. And if they're Death Guard, they only move 4 inches. They are slow. Marines behind. Same idea. Moving up. No running. These bikes move 12. We're gonna go over this way. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. We are going to move the Spartan 6 inches forward. That way we don't suffer too many penalties. This plasma squad is just gonna move and take a little bit more cover and hopefully avoid having my Vexilla out front. Though in there. And lastly, the squad will move up 6. 2nd Marine squad moving up the field. I'll try and keep the Sarge out front a little bit. Movement is done. I'm not going to bother with a psychic phase because I only have life leeching and smite and nothing's in range. So I'm not going to bother rolling and throwing any powers. Both Lorgar and Erebus are in here as well. Which proceeds to the shooting phase where I have 2 quad last cannons. I'm going to fire at that guy because I don't like him. The one closer. No, both of these quad last cannons. I guess I will, after a 6-inch move, he'll pivot that way so I do have better line of sight on him. He's hit on 3s. I'll use Power of the Machine. Well, I think I have to fire one gun at normal, the rest are snap firing, so I use Power of the Machine Spirit to fire the other one at full BS as well. Hitting on 3s, rerolling for Twin Linked, I don't need it. And your armor 14?
13.
13 on the front, so these are strength 9. So we've got 1 pen.
1 4-up invol.
Ooh, you're fine, that's a 6. And that's it, that's my turn. That was pretty much, I was kind of banking on maybe doing some damage. I have to survive that now. Time to roll for your reserves. Which one do you want to roll for first?
We're going to roll for the Orion first.
All right, let's go roll on the table. It shows up on a 3. You're good. He's showing up. Let's put him down. So he is going to show up coming in from that table edge. Well, still in your deployment zone, facing this direction and ending there. That's about near his minimum move. And we have a clear target in sight. And we might as well just roll for the jet bike, showing up on a 3. Rerollable because of your roller trait. They're showing up. And he's ending there. But he's actually going to go, well, 5 inches this way. So he is going to go, flip around and go there.
Ah, no, stop.
And there they are, all touching base to the original target, and they're happy. Whew. That is it for movement. They're sticking around over there. No psychic phase, obviously. Where do you want to start with shooting? We have a lot of shots. Well, a lot more shots.
I'm going to start with the old tried and true here, straight into the Spartan.
Right, same idea in the Spartan. So we got the missiles up top. Hitting on 2s, no rerolls, because you don't have preferred enemy against them. 6s to maybe glance. We've got 2. And then these reroll into 5s and 6s. Oh, we got a glance. Jeez. There's no cover for that, so we're down to 3 hull points. Okay. And the bigger guns, 2 shots each, 2s to hit. Got all hit. Oh, 1 miss.
1 miss.
And these are strength 9. They're looking for 5s. 2! Well, 1 pen, 1 glance.
Okay.
So the glance puts me down to 2. The pen is important. So this is rolling on the chart plus 2 because it's AP1.
Well, no, at first it's the exo shock. So on a 4-up,
Oh,
I
you
get
get
a
the exo
second
shock
pen.
first? Okay. 4 up is good. No. So 1 initial pen then, which will bring me down to 1 hull point at this point. And it's going to be a 3, so shaken. So still 1 hull point left. I think this thing's got the capability to take it out.
Okay. So dividing up my shooting, 1 Lastrum bolt cannon is going into the plasma squad.
Boop.
The other is going into the outrider squad.
Boop.
The 2 missiles are going into the plasma squad.
And the missiles are, it's hard to see them, but they're underneath the wings there. They're there.
And then 2 heavy blaze cannons directly into the Spartan.
Yeah, try and take it out. And I'll remind everyone, this is a super heavy flyer. It has split fire. It's going to target different things.
So, as my good friend Michael McPherson says on the Custodes chat forums, he says this is a beast, the beast itself. So we'll see how. Well it
I have no idea what the profile of any of these things are. I expect to lose models, I'll tell you that. These are hitting on 2s with the missiles. These are strike 7, AP5, but rending. So we have rerolled 1 because preferred enemy. Boy, do you hate me a lot. And 2s. Preferred enemy. I'm just feeding it to you.
I feel like an Alpha Legion here.
5, 6.
So 1.
So we got 1 rend, 5 normal wounds. Which one do you want me to take first?
Take this one first.
So that'll be cover, which I fail, but I do have an apothecary, which doesn't help. So that's 1 dead guy and then 5 armor saves, which I will fail 2. Apothecary saves 1, so I lose 2. So we'll take you and we'll take you.
Okay.
Now for the first bolt cannon.
3 shots hitting on 2s, twin linked.
Rerolling. Well, I preferred enemy as well. So they all hit, and these are strength
6.
6, 2s. Rerolling 1s. I can't see what that one under there is. It's a 6, you're good.
Yeah.
And AP.
AP3. So you
dead
get your
guys.
cover saves.
I didn't expect these plasma to live that long. They were like the 1 clear target. And feeling the pain? 1 dies. Yeah, the apothecary is saving some, so you're closest. You have to go. The other bolt cannon into the bikes, hitting on 2s. We're rolling for twin length, and these are strength 6 again, sorry.
That's right.
3s to wound. I'm T5. 3. Bikes.
I'll say the first 2, the third guy has cover from the...
Oh, this guy here?
Yeah, so he's dead,
Yep, dead.
and then second guy's dead, and then he's got cover.
He'll have cover? Okay. That's intervening model cover, so it's only a 5 up. So it also kills him out. My poor bikes. And now these 2 big guns. 1 shot each, are they?
Yeah. So 1 always misses.
1
never
okay.
fails.
Sure. And what's the strength?
Strength 10, AP1 with exo shock.
You're looking for 4 up here. That's all you need. No! It's a 2!
No!
So I'm going to maybe live.
Maybe.
So these bikes have split fire, so these 3 fire into my tactical marines, and then the 1 into my plasma squad. What is the profile here? Sorry.
So each gun is strength 6, AP2 with instant death and armor bane.
Oh!
About 18 inches, so they're short range but deadly little punch suckers.
How many shots each?
2 shots.
All right.
Wind
so,
gets hot.
Oh, so they have to roll one at a time
so
then.
one at a time, so I don't blow myself
So we'll
up.
start with the single guy. Hitting on 2s, rerolling for preferred enemy.
And he's heading into the plasma boys.
So don't roll 1s and 1s. Ah, you're fine anyways. 2s to wound. Reroll the 1, preferred enemy. 2 wounds. AP2, so I have my covers, which I make 1, fail 1. Apothecary?
No apothecary.
Oh, it's instant death?
Yeah.
That's right. So that will kill him.
Ew.
I wish I didn't see the save. That makes me sad. And then the other 3 into my tactical marines.
First one.
Oh, it gets hot. So
No.
2 up.
2 up armor.
He's fine. So he's got 1. Actually, I think both shots fail. It gets hot in this edition, correct?
No.
And then the next guy firing.
He's good.
Both hit.
And then third final dude.
Gets hot. Armor save. He's fine. Alright, and these are wounding on 2s. We have 4 of them. So definitely no cover for him. Then he's up next. Yeah. The one awkward thing about cover in this edition. And then these 2 go down. Just kills all 4 of them. No cover. And this last guy is going to fire across at my Terminators. Alright, the Carapace gun. Hitting on 2s. Because it doesn't move, it's 10 shots, 1 miss. And these are strength 5.
Strength 5 with branding.
3s to wound. And 6s are good. We have 1 rend. And a good amount of wounds too. So take the rend first. I'll look assert. On a 2 up, he's an independent character. He's good. And then this is a 4 up invulnerable save because of the Terminator armor. Ah, that's a dead guy. And then there's 6 more, which I'll look assert as well. Might as well. So he takes this one on a 2 up, and the other ones are 2 ups. 2 more dead. So doof, doof, doof because of look assert.
Yep.
And then he's fine himself. And 10 shots for the other gun.
Accelerator, strength 7, AP2.
Ooh, all hit. And strength 7, so 2s. Alright, 2 fails. So I'm going to do Lookout Sirs here. I only have 2 guys left, so, well, I'll roll all of them, then do the saves for the other guys first. So he has to take 2 of them, which isn't good. And I'll get to him in a moment. These are the 4 up invulnerable saves on the, well, I guess I have to do these 2 at a time. 4 up invulnerable saves, so they're both dead. And then these are the rest on him, which are invulnerable saves. He'll fail 2 of them. So these 2 die, and he's got 1 wound left. And because of heliothermic detonation, on a roll of a 5 or 6, he is dead. Or slain. So he's fine. He passed his toughness test with 1 wound remaining. Down to 1. Now that your shooting's done, I have to do some morale checks. So starting with him, he's probably not going to fail. He rolled a 7, so he's good. We are true believers. The bike squad is good with a 4. Enemy plasma is good with a 6. Well, that moves me on to turn 2 for the word bears. This thing's snap firing because the crew's shaken. So it means I should shoot at the flyer, maybe?
You do have machine spirit though, so you do have options.
That's true. This is true. These tactical marines are moving 6 over this way. I forgot that they're demons. They would have had 5 up invulnerable saves against those shots, which would have been 2 guys come back, and the apothecary doesn't matter. Let's put them where they might have been before. They'd probably be right about there.
That's not right.
I don't want to. If I leave cover, I get rapid fire, but at the same time, I don't want to leave cover, so we're not going to. We're gonna move these plasma guys. You know, yeah, we're gonna hug cover. We're gonna be safe. I got 4 left. I gotta cherish these guys. I mean, I'm surprised I even have 4 left, honestly. The Spartan's gonna pivot. Go 6 inches that way. He's technically right there.
Okay.
So these Marines are going to do something like this. It's gonna stand out here and wait for something to pop out of that flyer. And then this guy will be part of the unit, but he is gonna go back here. So can't sweeping advance or run anymore, but he's also not just gonna throw his life away. So that's always nice. My poor Outrider is gonna hide back here. And the Death Star disembarks from the Spartan, which is fine because it was gonna get shot dead next turn anyways. And this way I get to pick a fight with some jet bikes. How many points are they so I can feel good if I kill them maybe?
Oh, they are, let's see, the gun 15, they're 90 points apiece.
Okay, well it's 360 points then.
Sweat.
And they ended within 6 inches of the hatch there, and that should be it for movement. Onto psychic phase, where I'm going to get d6 dice, a total of 3. You'll be getting 3 unless you get more.
No, I just get 3, but I do re-roll failed denied witch tests.
Okay.
Custodians.
So I get 3, 6 for Lorgar, 7 for Erebus, 8 for my random Praetor over here. Lorgar is going to throw out a forewarning using, he'll use 2 dice. He's going to 2 dice this one. He gets it with 1. That's all I need. So it gives his unit a 4-up invulnerable save. You're okay with that?
Oh, yeah.
Lorgar will precog himself, which he gets, which will allow him to reroll failed hit, wound, and saving throws. And then Erebus is going to try and throw an endurance on the unit as well. So this is warp charge value 2.
And I'm going to try and stop it.
Oh, I get it with 3.
Ooh.
So you have to roll 3 6s. Do you have to reroll all dice or any dice?
All dice.
Oh, jeez. Triple 6. Oh, got 1, 2. Oh! Hit the reroll. Well, you might as well.
Might as well. Come on. Oh, no.
Wow, it's really teasing you, though.
Jeez.
Okay, so we got endurance, precog, and the other one. Forewarning. Well, we're gonna fire the heavy bolter, this spawns in, snap firing into them. Then we're gonna power the machine spirit. This one is gonna shoot out at that dude over there at full BS. No, the close one. Yeah, we don't like him. So the 2 at your dreadnought hitting on 3s because the power of the machine spirit. Rerolling for twin linked. Got 2 hits and a 4 is your armor 13. That's
13.
That is a glance.
Okay.
Vulnerable save.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
fine. And then the 2 last cannons over here, snap firing. 6s. Rerolling for twin linked. Nothing. And we got twin heavy bolter. 6s. Rerolling because it's twin linked. Oh, 2 hits. They're T6 though, so 5s. No damage. I'm gonna opt to not shoot my plasma. I know you're thinking, but why? If I kill that one bike, my charge is like an inch or 2 harder, and I'll get more out of getting them in combat. And that's it for shooting. Right onto charges, where I'm going to declare them as a charge target, and they get to overwatch me.
Right, overwatching on 6s, with 1s being gets hot.
Oh, right, that's right. 1 at a time. Ooh, okay, sure. We have 1 get hot, 2 up armor save. Nope.
That's good.
And then the next one, nope, they both miss. No gets hot though, both miss. And the last guy, sure, gets hot. 2 up armor save. Just measured it. I need an 8 to get into combat here. There's the 11. There is the 11. So, closest to closest. Got the, that's good, he's there. And then the rest, we'll move 8. I'm just going to touch all your models and break them. It is my only charge. You have that one rule where you get +1 initiative if you match my weapon skill or exceed it.
If I exceed your weapon skill, yes.
And that uses the average weapon skill of the unit, I suppose?
That's correct.
So weapon skill 5 for the unit.
Weapon skill 5 for me, so it's
So
normal initiative.
So your initiative
5.
up to 4 to 5 or 5 to 6?
It's initiative 5, but it has to stay at 5 because in the old rules, if I had equal, then I'd be better than you. But now that they've said you have to be better than them to get the +1 initiative, so I'm still initiative 5.
Oh, they changed it.
They changed it in the FAQ, so.
Oh, really? I guess that was okay.
And it's just so that we can't beat up Praetors and Centurions and be like, haha, better initiative than you.
We're both same initiative here now too.
Exactly.
I think Lorgar's fastest though.
Yeah.
All right, Illuminarum comes crashing down upon the Custodes. We are hitting on 3s, re-rolling for precog. Okay, we have a miss there. I should probably look at the strength. I had 6 attacks because I charged, and I have an Archaeotech pistol as well. Forgot to mention. I'm sure you all know this for the most part, but I'm saying it for myself. 2 to wound with Illuminarum. Reroll the 1. All right, and what kind of invulnerable save do they have?
We all have refractor fields, so that's 5 invulnerable saves.
5 invulnerable saves?
At 5 up.
So 3 damage. They are 2 or 3 wounds each.
Sorry, no, 4. So there are 2 apiece.
Oh, I didn't see that one, sorry.
Yeah, so that's 2 dead.
So the 2 nearest ones have to go down to Lorgar. Boop. And then I think the Galvor back we're same initiative, I think. So the next, everything else is initiative 5. So I'll be active player. I'll pile in first towards you, and then you get to pile in towards me. Erebus is also initiative 5, so he'll try and wrap around to get into combat. Where's this guy? He's already based, so he's not going to move. He'll move around. And the 7th edition one's weird, but he'll move around. And then you pile into me, which is just that bike pretty much. Has to go to.
Okay, so I have to go there, so.
Yep.
Ram you.
We'll do your attacks first, get them out of the way, and then I'll do mine.
2 attacks base at AP4. This is why you keep your jet bikes out of combat, folks.
We said this happens 50% of the time. Oh, those definitely all hit. And these are strength, sorry.
Strength 5.
Forced to wound my Galvor back. Or the unit, I should say. So 3 wounds. Yeah. So I'll put them on the sergeant 1 at a time. 2 up. Actually, he's got 3 wounds. I'll do them all at the same time. He's good. I'll do the Galvorback Sergeant because he's got Lightning Claws. He gets to reroll his failed wounds. 6 attacks with the Galvorback Sergeant. He's got 3 base, charging with Rage, and the double weapon. Hitting on weapon skill 5.
Weapon skill 5.
Force to hit. Rerolling because I have Zealot with Erebus. First round of combat, reroll failed hit rolls. He has Strength 5, your T6. Wounding on 5s, rerolling because I have Lightning Claws. And we have a Rend because they're Galvorback. So 1 Rend and 2 saves. I'll make you do the Rend first.
Okay. Who's the Sarge again? This guy? Okay.
Oh yeah, Sarge there. So he would, yep, that guy's taking it.
So 5 up. Cool.
He takes 1 damage, then 2 up saves. Or 2 2-ups.
Okay, so we're going to look out Sir onto his pal.
Okay.
So on a 4 up.
So he has to take 1, the pal takes the other. So 2 up armor save.
Okay, and this is on the initial dude.
He's dead.
Oh!
Sure.
What luck. And now the other dude, 2 up save. He's good.
Okay. Look, I barely need rending. And at the same time, all 4 of them would have attacked. In addition, him, and it's everyone within 2 of him. So it looks like those maybe him.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll their 4 attacks, just to get them out of the way. They should be enough to take. He's only got 2 wounds, right?
Yes, that's right, 2 wounds.
Hitting on Force. Rerolling for Zealot. The reroll. 5's to wound, but we're looking for 6s. We have 1 Rend and 3 wounds, I guess.
5 up and vulnerable.
So 1 damage and 3 wounds. 2 ups?
2 ups.
Okay, he goes down.
He's gone.
Then I consolidate D6 inches, 4 inches. That's what they look like after their consolidation. And that's pretty much the end of the game. I mean, turn. We're on to turn 3 for the Custodes. I'm not tabled yet, so I made my moral victory. I killed the bikes, and I'm not tabled by turn 3. Thank you. Viewers, it's been a great time, so anything else is just gravy. All right, Scott, you've got me for 3 more rounds. What's the plan here? It's your movement phase.
Well, 3 minutes, brother. 3 minutes is all I need.
So he's gonna go into hover.
Yep, so into hover, which hopefully means I can move up 6, drop the dudes, move another 6, and then pound some traitors in the face.
Right, so we moved this, it went 6 inches, it's facing this way now, and then we disembarked all of the Custodes inside. So we have Valdor, is it?
No, that's the Tribune there. Valdor's the
Sorry, this
big
guy
guy
here.
with the spear.
So Valdor there, Tribune there.
Yep.
They both a part of the big tough unit?
Yeah, they're part of the Heteron squad, and then there's
Over
the
here.
3 separate Sentinel squad, or 2 separate Sentinel squads.
So we got a squad of 3 there and a squad of 4 there?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. And then they're more than an inch away from that. And a very reasonable charge distance to over here.
Okay, take
We
that.
are doing one change though. We're going to put this, I can't remember what they're called. The
Heteron.
Heteron?
Yeah, Heteron guard.
Cool. So he's out front to take the Overwatch. Apparently dumb things have happened to you in the past.
Too many times.
Done with moving. You're starting with the big flyer. What are the shots? What do you think for the shots?
So, heavy blaze cannons will go into the Spartan.
Naturally.
The little Master Bolt cannons will go into the Plasma squad.
Both the ones out front down here.
Both one.
All right.
And then the missiles will also go into the Plasma squad.
Alrighty. So what is this first?
This is the heavy blaze cannons, 2 shots.
Big shots in on 2s.
And do I get a reroll against?
Not the Spartan.
Not the Spartan.
Not the
Oh, that's
Spartan.
right, because it's the...
Yeah, it's only them. So a classic only 1 hit like you said.
No.
Strength 10?
Strength's
You're
10.
looking for a 4 up. There you go, you got
Yes.
it. And there's obviously no cover there. It's a wreck actually, so he just stays there. He's just a big obstruction. Alright, so he's a wreck now. Are we doing the bolter?
We'll do the missiles first.
The missiles? Okay, these hit on 2s. Reroll 1s because preferred enemy. Against me. Maybe next time I won't have that happen to me. So we still have 1 miss somehow. And he's a strength 7?
Strength 7.
2
With rending.
2s to get me. Otherwise it's AP.
AP 5.
Alright, so we have 5 wounds. They're all 3 ups, but the apothecary is the next one in line getting hit. So let's hopefully we don't fail too many. Alright, so 2 are going through. First guy on the plasma gun on a 5 up, he's fine. Nope. The apothecary is dead as well. So you'll go down. You'll go down, and that's the leadership for them. And now the bolt gun, which are AP 2.
3.
3. All hit. Strength is 5.
6.
6. 2s to get me. Okay, all wound. These are all AP2, so these are just cover saves. 6 cover saves and no feel, no pain at this point. So you got them. They're dead. Whew. And you have successfully killed all of my scoring units.
Just as watch as you do it back to me.
That's my goal. Oh, this thing did a pretty good job. Now we got 2 of these big walkers, whom I can't really deal with right now.
So we'll start with this man into Logar's squad.
Everything into the Galvor back. So we're going to remember, we just came back from lunch. They are 4 up invulnerable save, 4 up feel no pain, and that's actually pretty much it. 10 shots from the Carapace gun. 2s. No re-rolling. We got 1 miss. Force to wound.
6s are rend.
6s are rend. That's important, because actually, no, the sergeant's not up front in this case. So we have 3 rends.
Okay.
That was a really good roll, actually. We got 6 wounds and 3 rends. What do you want me to do first, rends?
Do the rends first.
All right, so those are invulnerable saves, and those are probably, if he's in line of sight, it'll be him. So you are tall enough to see him, so invulnerable saves, 4 ups. We're good.
Diggity.
Forewarning. And then these aren't rending. These are AP.
AP 5.
So 3 ups. And 4 feel no pains. 1 damage. And now his other gun, one I'm scared of.
Burst fire for the storm cannon. AP 3. Strength 7.
Whew.
Hitting on 2s.
We got 3 misses. 2 to wound. What is this? That's good. So these are 4 up invulnerable saves. I shouldn't roll them all. They're all 4 ups across the board anyway, so I might as well. And these ones go through, which I'll have a 4 up feel no pain against. And I will suffer 2 damage, so that does kill him and wounds him. And we just have the next one firing. Missiles up top. We got a good amount of misses. Strength 5.
Strength 5.
4s.
1.
We have 1 rend and 2 wounds. The 1 rend, 4 up. And then the 2 wounds are going to be 3 ups. We're good so far. And then you're shooting the other profile of this gun.
Strength 7. AP 2.
That's still really good. We have 1 miss. 2 to wound. 1 fail. That's good. That's fine. So these ones I do have to do one at a time because the sergeant's next. So 1 at a time. Invulnerable save. Invulnerable. Okay, goes through. Feel no pain. Okay, we're good. I apologize, everyone. Feel no pain. We're good. Invulnerable. Feel no pain. Okay, he dies. He had 1 wound on him. I'll look these out to Lorgar. So these are going to be 4 ups. So he takes 2. Lorgar takes 1, who has a 4 up invulnerable save. Then he gets to reroll for precog. He's fine. And then the Galvorback sergeant has 4 up invulnerable saves.
Lovely.
Let's charge a clock. Where are you starting?
We're going to start with this squad here.
Charging them.
Yep.
And so I got the Volkite Culverin and then all the bolters.
Yep.
So yeah, never mind. No overwatch from him. Our guys in cataphractic armor. So bolters. 21 out of the 40 for overwatch. Okay, not bad. Good amount of for some reason a really good amount of hits. So we've got 7 hits. I'll just roll that again. -1 die. It was 21 shots because of the apothecary's bolt pistol. So here's 20. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. And these are 5s to wound. Where we'll get 4 wounds.
Okay.
2 up armor.
2 up armor on Heteron.
You 1 damage.
1 damage. Let's charge in.
Pretty much double 1s, right? That's the fail. Okay, you're good. Ending there. The next squad charging, the Overwatch. They double 1s fail, I think. Maybe. No, they're in. And the last squad charging inches as well. Yep, they're all getting in. These poor tactical ones.
Is it overkill? Yes. Yes, it is.
Maybe I'll take some guys with me. Maybe 1 model. So Valdor here is going to issue a challenge. Either take with him or I take with my squad sergeant. Where's my squad sergeant? He's around here somewhere. There he is. Yeah, he'll go ahead and he'll take it. So, so your initiative 7 on him?
Initiative 7.
That's definitely the fastest. How many attacks does he have on the charge?
So he has 5 base plus 1 for the charge. He's hitting on 3s, but if I get any 6s, that gives me additional attacks thanks to lightning blows. But I can't get additional attacks on the additional attacks.
That makes sense. All right, 3s to hit then. Is there any rerolls?
No.
We got 1 6 and 1 miss, so we might as well reroll that. And still miss. Strength 7. Moving on 2s. Is there instant death to this?
Oh yeah, 4s and up are instant death.
Okay, so we have 1 failed wound and 3 dead guys, and I get a feel no pain against that one.
Oh, you're a 5-up demon.
So I'll get my 5-up save first, which I fail, and then that'll give me a feel no pain, which I make.
Okay.
Then there's 3 more in the pool still, and at this point, these are instant deaths. So it's 5-up demon saves, and I make 1.
But you got to reroll thanks to the spear.
Oh, and I make it.
Ah!
So you kill the sergeant and his next closest best friend. So next up is my Praetor, who will pile in there and just attack the unit.
Okay.
And well, I guess I'll do that. Then I'll do my tactical marines. All right, and forgot to do the fear check, but I'm immune to fear because I can draw a line of sight from this unit to Aurelian Lorgar. We can see his golden scalp. So I'm hitting against the average rep skill 5 of the unit, which is going to make it, I'm hitting on 4s because you're shields. And I am one attack because the digital lasers with my Paragon Blade. And rerolling 1 failed hit roll because of the Mastercrafted weapon. They all hit.
I'll take it.
I'll be wounding on 4s because the Paragon Blade giving me that extra strength. 6s are good. We have 1 instant death and 3 wounds otherwise. So you could put these on your Praetor, but you could... Actually, I think they have to go on him. Or you could look those through.
Yeah, they'll go on the Praetor.
Yeah. You know what? Do the instant death last. He's got Eternal Warrior, so he's immune to it. So these are AP2, so you have your 4 up and vulnerable saves.
3 up.
Or he's got 3 up. Ugh. You're going to suffer...
Oh.
2 damage.
Okay.
Well, it was only 3 wounds, but I guess you can lump that one in there too, because he's only taking the 3. Does he have feel no pain?
No feel no pain.
You already rolled. It was only 4. It was only 4 wounds.
Okay.
2 wounds left on him, and then my word bearers pile in. My tactical marines. So you'll try and get over here. So they're all swinging. This is a squad of 3, squad of 4, and then those guys there. So into them, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys attacking for a total of 10 attacks. Over here, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 5 to keep it easy. 10, 10. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into that squad for 18. Hitting on 5s because of your shields into the first squad. Ooh. Ooh. No wound. And then the second squad, hitting on 5s. A little bit better. 5s to wound. 1 wound.
Okay.
2 up. Naturally. That was the second squad with the back.
So it'll be this guy.
And then 18 attacks into the more important squad. 5s to hit them. No rerolls. We got 5 hits. 5s to wound. 1. Taking on the Haytown there, who took a wound earlier from the Overwatch. Oh my goodness. Sure. Whatever. Custodes armor. Don't need it. Alright, so that's all of their attacks done. Now you get to resolve we want to do the Praetor. Or are they all kind of the same?
They're all the same, but we'll roll them because they all have Mastercrafted. So.
Oh, that's correct. Alright, so we're starting over here. Or there.
We'll start with Praetor Man. So,
Alright, so he hits on 3 and he's Mastercrafted, so he gets to reroll 1 of these dice.
only 6 because no digital lasers.
Only 6. So reroll the 1 hit. Okay. These are 2s to wound. We got, sure, only 4 wounds. So I'm definitely going to get no apothecary, but these are demon saves. Which I'll save 1. Sure. 3 go down. That was from him?
Yep.
So 1, 2, and it'll say he was next closest. Sure.
Okay.
And then the unit of them.
Okay.
So they're 4 attacks each. So the first guy, they all hit. And then we say the next guy, he rerolls the 1 because Mastercrafted. And then 1 more of them. They all hit. These are wounding on 2s. Oh boy. Everything but 2. 3. Demon saves. We are gonna say, wow, sure, we'll say 4. Lose 4. That's from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this squad of 4. We can do that one if you want. Yep.
Okay, so 3 attacks.
Hitting on 3s. And reroll. Next guy. Hitting on 3s, rerolling. They all hit 2. And then the last guy, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1 die. They all hit. 2s. We have 1 fail. 8 demon saves. Saving 1, so 4, 7 go down from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, the Vexla. 5, 6, 7. And that means they can't attack.
I should have gone from this side instead of the other way. Oh well.
Right. I guess that's it. It's time for leadership, where you definitely won. I'm not fearless, and I am looking for double 1s to stay here. So in the end, I lost by 14. I lost by 13 because I get to add +1, so I'm still double 1s to stay. But we are true believers, so as long as I roll 2 1s here, I'm sticking around. Nope, close. I got 1-1. So leadership 4. We are breaking. I assume you can sweep with Cataphract or your leadership 7 or initiative 7 versus my 6.
Plus I have Crusader.
Oh, I have Crusader, so yeah, you're definitely catching me there. You got him. Whoosh. Cut them all down. And you can consolidate with each of them. So we'll start with them?
Yep.
Sure. So they're going to go D6 inches. 2. 2 inches over this way. This is the squad of 3. And then this squad. Wow, they're going 6 inches. I'm going to end there. And then last squad. We're going to go also 6. Ooh. Jeez. And that is their final position as well. Not a bad turn, taking out that squad. I think that's it. I think we go into my turn 3. Regardless, we're gonna move over here. The clear goal is to try and kill the scoring units. If I can't pull that off, then what's the point? I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna put you in this direction. Put Lorgar in front of those dreadnoughts because I don't want to deal with him. We'll keep you in the back because reasons. We move over our 6. We're about 10 inches away to those guys, but I have to go through terrain, so it's a 12-inch charge. It'd be an 11-inch charge in the end. Because of Lorgar's ability giving me +1 to my charges. Might as well get these Marines into some of the action. So we're going to go 6 inches. We'll go full. I know it's kind of risky, but I want to shoot some guns at some Custodes. Ending there. That is it. You've cut me down in size. I mean, I still have a lot of points left up over there, but ooh, I don't really have a whole lot left. And this bike will go to there. Psychic Phase. Got 4 dice, plus Lorgar's 3, and Erebus is 1. That's it, eh? Oh wait, plus 4. Erebus 1 and plus 3 more. That's right. I'm like, I feel like I don't have that much dice. There we go. Much better. It's pretty important I get those same powers off. I'm going to precog on Lorgar on 2 dice. Getting with 1. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
So precog goes off. He's rerolling failed hit, wounds, and saving throws. And then 4 warning on the unit. 2 dice. Got it with 2. And then 4 of them vulnerable save for the unit. And endurance. 3 dicing with Erebus. Got it with 2. That's all I need. So you have to try and stop it. Yeah, 4 dice, double 6s, and you can re-roll this. 1/6, the re-roll. So I get the exact same powers off. Yes! Alright, so the same loadout on them, and they're pretty tough again. We'll start over here. Bike, rapid firing his bolt guns. Or his twin bolt guns into that guy. It's 2 shots because of rapid firing. They both hit. 1 wound.
2 up.
2 up.
We're good.
Alright, and now this squad's gonna rapid fire into them. Or some of them will. 26 shots in total against them. I can't Fury, I already moved. So yeah, 26 shots in total. Here's the shots on 3s. No rerolling. And
Lovely 2s and 1s.
lots of 2s and 1s there. 5s to wound. So 1 more. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. So these are all characters we're gonna do weird lookout shenanigans. So 4 ups, just to spread the wounds out. He takes everything except 1. So we'll do his. Actually, we'll do the one he's passing off to the next nearest guy. Okay. On a 2 up, he's fine. And then these are all 2 up on his face. And he is fine, no damage. Ugh,
Work out all the 1s.
Whew. Might as well fire 2 bolt pistols from the Gal Warback into these guys. 2 bolt pistols, both hit. No wounds. Still need to see if we can get that charge off. I need ridiculous numbers. So again, it's 10 inches away, so it'd be normally a 9-inch charge, but I'm charging through this and I don't have move through cover. Fail. And there's no fleet or anything like that. So that is my turn. Trying to get into a better position, but I'm happy with the psychic powers I got off, and we're on to turn 4. So this Custodian squad moving over towards my tactical marines. Alright, so what is his name again?
Constantine Valdor.
Constantine Valdor leaving that unit and coming over here to join this unit now. Custodes have a unit coherency of 3 inches instead of the normal 2. Forgot to mention, the flyer is in hover mode as well at the start of the movement phase. So because it was in hover, Scott here is going to hide his Custodes inside of it because he's afraid of the Gal Warback show. But we still have the squad on the ground. The big boy here is going to move 12 inches straight back.
Always gives me a heart attack when moving him.
I know. It's all resin, folks.
Pure.
And with that, we're on to shooting. We're going to start with the big guy into Lorgar. 10 shots from the missiles first. 2s.
Oh, no
All
hit.
hit. Forced wound. 6s are rending. Oh, wow. 2 wounds. 1 rend. Well, I'll definitely take the rend. I assume you want me to do the rend first? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so 4 up and 1 on Lorgar. He can re-roll it for precog. He's good. And then 2 up save, which is good. And the big guns. On 2s, we have 2 misses. And their strength
7.
So 2s. We got 1 failed wound. And these are AP
2.
Oh. 7 wounds, I'm going to put him 4 at a time on Lorgar because he's got 5 wounds. I don't want him to die if I could avoid it. So he is going to pass 2 of those invulns, but he can reroll for precog. He's good. That's why he's there. The rest on him. Precog's a nasty spell. So he's going to fire. You're not going to fire at Lorgar? You're not going to fire, are you sure?
Again, Sacred Powers. Sacred Powers are Sacred Powers. We're going to hit the demons instead.
Yeah, into the demons it is then. Didn't move 10 shots with the big bolter gun. Jesus, I thought that was a lot of ones. It's only 3. Well, I guess that's a lot in the long run.
Yeah.
3's to wound, 6's are rending. And oh wow, what are you doing this turn?
I don't know, but I don't like this.
It'll be one of those 2. 3 up armor save. Jeez, apothecary. No.
There we go.
We'll say you die. All right, here we go. The other guns, lots of shots. Strength 7, AP 3. 1 miss. 2's to wound. Soon I'll only have Lorgar left, and that's all you can shoot at. I don't care, kill everything. I've already killed my bikes. Demon saves! Who cares? Who cares if you're not scoring as long as you got demon saves? So I make 3 of them. These are strength 7.
Yeah.
Not instant death, so apothecary will save me 4 of them. So 4 go down. So I screwed up on him. I'm gonna take the best I can do is 4 up Luka stairs. He would have been able to tank a lot more of those. But any 4 ups I fail, he'll die. So he dies. Who? Actually, I'll just and then she'll roll those one at a time. No, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so he makes the 1, so I'll say that he saved one of those. I'll kill 2 guys. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I was looking to make both those Lego stairs. And now we got the big guy. Where are his shots going?
So his missiles and his main gun, and this bolter is going into Logar's squad.
Gotcha.
And the one of these is firing across at these boys.
Oh yeah, I want to do that one first.
Yeah. 3 shots hitting on 2s.
They all hit. These are strength 5, 6. 2s. These are AP 3.
Yeah.
So 3 of them demon saves. Ooh, feel no pain. 2 more go down. That's from here, so we'll say you 2 go down. The 2 strength 10 guns. Always 1 miss. Wounding on A2. This is a 4 up and vulnerable save. We're good. The little bolter's got 3 shots. 2's to hit. Yeah, 2 hits. Rerolling because it's twin linked. And these are 3's to wound. And we've got 2 wounds.
Okay.
These are AP 3, so 4 ups. We're good. My dice protect my Galbolt back. Then we got the missiles. 2s. These aren't twin linked, right?
No.
They all hit anyways. 7.
Strength 7 rending.
2s to wound. We have 1 fail, 1 rend. You want to do the rend first?
Rend first.
And these are 4 vulnerable save. We're good, and those are normally...
AP 5.
Okay, so I got 4 3-up saves to make. Feel no pain. We take 1 damage.
That one has
And that goes on you. So they took a lot of shots this turn. Survived. We have some charges to do over here. I assume charging squad there. Or bike.
So that's a 4-inch.
Should be a 4-inch, yeah. Probably 4 as well.
Yeah.
We're going to declare a multi-charge here. So you're going to charge both these squads here. They
right.
both get to Overwatch. Bite first. Sure, double hit. Double wound. Double 1.
So look out, sir.
Look out, sir, shenanigans. So he takes both of them. Double 1. Oh, he's fine. 23 shots from the Tactical Marines because of the pistol on the Apothecary. We got 2 hits. 2 wounds. No, 1 wound. 2 up. You're fine. Charging. 5. You seen the one you got scared?
Got real.
I did forget. I owe you a leadership. I'm leadership 10 because I can see Lorgar. We're good with a 3. Got this little formation going on here. Is that your only charge?
Yeah, that's the only charge I can make.
All right, so.
Fire. Charge. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
and then he gets to go first with his initiative.
Okay. Is this going to issue a challenge?
He'd be more up there. Oh, he's going to issue a challenge?
Yeah.
Ooh. Sure, my Apothecary, I guess?
Okay.
I'll decline. So the Apothecary can't fight.
Go! Alright, going first.
Oh, his attack's hitting on 3s. Is there any rerolls here?
1 thanks to lightning blows.
Oh, because there's a 6.
Yeah.
Jeez! 2s to wound! Instant death on a 4-up. My goodness. I'm demonic. Feel no pain because it's not instant death. I have to reroll that though, don't I? Yep. And feel no pain. Okay, 1 guy dies. You don't kill the Apothecary. You stab through that man though. You rolled an extra die, but you rolled so poorly, I'm not going to make you reroll because this is probably the best case result for me. Anyways, because of the disorder charge, you wouldn't have got the charge die. We'll remember that for the gauntlets. So we'll pile in there, and I'll attack you with my 2 attacks. 5 to hit you. Yeah, they miss. After piling in, getting 5 in range to attack, not the apothecary, because he declined a challenge. That's going to be 10 attacks. 10 attacks on 5s because your shields. No rerolling, and 5s. 1 wound. 2 up. Fine. So you still get to punch. You've got... Oh yeah, they're piling in, yep. So ending there, keeping you to coherency. We have... How many attacks are they normally?
2 base, so I'll start with this guy against
This has 2 attacks, hitting on...
3s.
3s, yeah. Mastercrafted. So 2 hits, 2s to kill. He's dead. So that's another thing for the combat. And then we have 4 attacks into this squad, hitting on 2 at a time, actually. You don't need to, and 1 reroll. They all hit. 2s to squish, and we got 4 squishes. Demon saves. Saving 1, so 3 more go down. Which will be you. I guess I'll try and look closer at that, actually. So he'd be the last one, so on a 4 up, it passes off. No, he takes it. So he does go down. And you. And then again, we're not doing any fear checks because you, being a custodian, are immune to fear. And I see Lorgar, so I am also. And I lost by a lot, so I'm double 1s to stay again. But we are true believers. We re-roll because I got the Vexilla. Nope, they're running. You are high initiative. I'm going to roll. Not very high. And you catch me. Sweep. Sweep. I only have 1 unit left. Then we get to consolidate them. Ooh. You're going to run away, aren't you? If you run away, I'll concede because that's your game at that point. Or you can fight. Up to you.
We're going to make it interesting.
Let me go over here. Ooh.
You want me? Come and get me.
Yeah, because this is turn 4. And they go, like, they might not die, but I only have 2 turns left for them to do anything. The problem is, I think you still got the game because you have a scoring unit in your flyer up there. Yep. But it would have to come down. I'll still have 1 turn to get it because I go last in the last battle round.
Yep.
So they're going there?
Let me just double check.
Because I wouldn't be able to chase both, is what I'm trying to say, guys. So if he was to run back there with them, and then I have to chase them down, and then he flies over there, disembarks them over there, I can't do much about that. And with that move there, it brings it to my turn 4. I think Scott has it set up, so I move my 6 to here, and it's a 9 inch. It's 7 inches to get to them, but through the difficult terrain. But now that I'm jogging my memory of the hardest thing to remember with the 7th inch rules of what special rules confer to the unit. So move through cover, being a Primarch, goes to his unit, which means that you're just going to go 2 inches back to make it a 9 inch charge in the end, anyways. That would have mattered earlier when I tried to make that 11 inch charge over there. Would have been 9, but well, remember I rolled a 3. So move time, the 6, again, takes them to there. Keep everyone where they sort of were. Keep that one there. Erebus. Good old Erebus. And then, boom. And that's the only unit I have. Super Death Stars. Psychic Phase, I'm going to gain 4 dice again. Lorgar's 3, and Erebus is 1. And again, I forgot the 3 dice from actually rolling a 4. Lorgar's going to precog himself. He gets it with 2, so he rerolls his rolls. He will put 4 up invulnerable save on the unit. He does. Ooh, perils, actually. Interesting. D6 on the chart. Ooh! Leadership check. He's good. So he's not dead. He would have been slain out right there. He suffers a wound, though. Which he doesn't have the feel no pain for, because that was gone. I should have done that first. Well, yeah, yeah. And then, of course, endurance on the unit, which I get with 4. So you need to roll 4 6s to stop it. So let's keep the same psychic powers up every turn. Rerollable, because you're custodian. Nope. No hope in that, really. Alright, you go down to 4 because that's scary perils. I wasn't even afraid of that. I'm like, oh, whatever, he's fine. Little did I know, well, I remember too that he dies on a 1. I don't know, I had confidence in him. I have no shooting to do. I got pistols, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to charge. You could Overwatch. Can you Overwatch?
Yep, Valor's got 2 shots.
Overwatching with his gun. 6s to hit. Are they twin linked?
Let me check. That one's good.
You roll a cock die. No hits. A charge distance, we're looking for a 9. Yeah, we got it! Look at that! We make our 9 inch charge. That is literally it. I guess I have all the power to issue challenges here. I won't bother. I don't really care. Do you want to issue challenge with Valdor?
Because you've got endurance on everybody, correct?
I got endurance, precog. Well, precog on Lorgar.
Yeah.
You know what? I will. Wait, they're all characters, aren't they?
All characters.
Nah, I'm not gonna issue challenge.
I'm good too.
Okay, so we'll do the normal fight where. Actually, maybe I should issue challenge with Lorgar. I will issue challenge with Lorgar. I have to because he's too far away. I want him to fight.
Okay.
Now that I look at it, we're gonna go with the cinematic one. You're gonna accept with Valdor.
That's right.
So I swap Lorgar with the guy that was in base contact with. I keep on calling him Constantine Valdor. There we go. I keep on calling him Drago. You get to go first though because you're initiative
7, thanks
7.
to
I'm like initiative 4 or 5. Or preternatural skill.
preternatural.
I'm initiative. You have higher weapon skill than me, so yeah, you go up to initiative 7. So your attacks against Lorgar. Man with 4 wounds. These hit on 3s, and that's it. No 6s. Strength 7, wounding me on 3s. You got 2.
2 instant death.
That's true. 4 ups. We're invulnerable. Precog. Makes it.
Reroll spear.
Ooh. Right, so I have to reroll. So that's good. In the end, I have to reroll for the spear. So I do. One does go through. And because he has instant death, I can't take the feel no pain from Eternal Warrior. Or sorry, not endurance, yeah. But I only ever lose 1 because I'm an Eternal Warrior. So I'm down to 3. Then I might as well do his attacks back, and then I'll do all the Galvor back. 6 attacks back at you for the Archaeotech pistol and charging. So just hitting you on 4s. Re-rolling though for both Zealot and Precog. These are T, toughness. 2s to wound him. Re-rolling. Okay, he's got 6 wounds on him. 4 ups. He take 3 wounds. Oof. He's probably got 4 though. The other guy's
5.
4. Oh, he's got 2 left. Okay. I got him down to 2, and then the Galvor back. We're just gonna mosey on in. Boop. Boop. They all pile in, try and swarm around. They're all in combat, so I'll do the sergeant first because he's got the rerollable wounds. 6 attacks, -1 to hit, so I'm hitting on rep skill 5, correct? Mm-hmm. Ooh.
No 5s.
Ooh, that's gross. 5s to hit, re-rolling for Zealot. Stupid shields. There we go.
Man.
I am strength 5, force to wound, re-rolling for lightning claws. We got 4 wounds. The one's a rend. So you can go ahead and do the rend first. 1 damage, and then these are all 2 ups.
So that's 5 more, right?
No, 3 more.
3 more.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Kill 1 guy. 35 attacks from the rest of the Galvor back. I have 5 attacks each. Re-rolling to hit on 5s. And the rest on 5s. Okay, there we go. The re-roll is always the big one, right? That's like twice as much as I got in the first initial roll. And 4s with rending. So we have 4 rends. And 5, 6, 7 wounds. Let's have you do the 7 normal wounds first.
And it's all on him?
Up to you. It's your pick.
We'll put it in, and then we'll do a lookout serum for that guy.
So we'll do one at a time. Okay, yeah.
That's to see which one is best.
These are lookout series?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has to take 2, 5 on the other dude.
So he's taking 2 and he's taking 5?
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 up saves on him. He's fine. And then the 5 on him. He is got 1 wound left.
Ta-da!
And then we have 4 rends. We can look out there and see where they go. Or you can just do 2 and 2, it's up to you. You can assign them however you want. They're both in base contact.
We'll take it on him.
Alright. So he takes 1.
Okay.
He's fine.
Yeah.
So they'll both be down to 1. And 5 attacks from Erebus. Hitting on... Actually, I don't know. Yeah, he's only weapon skill 5. So he's hitting on 4s normally. -1 for the shield. Re-rolling though. Okay, we got 4 hits. These are wounding on 3s because he's got a power maul. We got 2. 2 ups. It would have to go on him first, but you could... Well, I know it's either... Maybe it would be him first. They just roll him and figure it out.
Because he's there, right? That's
Right, yeah. And
then
it can't hit him because he's in the challenge.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so 2 ups. Nope, you're fine anyways. Not too shabby. Forgot to put the wound on him. You get to fight back with your gloves. Your solar gauntlets.
Okay, so 3 attacks for each dude.
Because of the counterattack, they all... no, they hit on 4s. So re-rolling. 2 hits. Strength 10, right?
Yep, second dude.
Re-rolling.
No.
4 hits in total.
Attack is beautiful.
2s to wound because it's rank 10. We got 3. These are AP1. I'll start with him, I guess. 1 at a time. He's fine. Fine. And he fails it. No feel, no pain because it's instant death, but they are Eternal Warrior. That's what Endurance gives them. So he'll take 1 wound.
Okay.
So 1 wound on this chap. Okay, so you've dealt. I did 3. I win combat. I've dealt 5. You dealt 2. So I win by 4, but 5 because of Lorgar's little ability.
Okay. And thanks to Inviolable Psyche, I don't have any negative modifiers to my leadership.
Oh, you're stubborn then. Okay. So stubborn 10, I assume?
Yeah, with Valdor, thank God.
Leadership 10. You're fine. Whew. And I pile in a little bit more, and that is the end of turn 4. Last turn of the game. This was now everyone. This was kind of a gimme. Scott could have easily just ran over this way and then flew the plane over that way for the easy win because I have no scoring units left.
But what's the fun in that? We want something cinematic.
Right. The Gal Warback show. That's what we want. We're gonna nudge this guy a little bit over this way, moving somewhat less than 6. And then we're going to disembark his payload over here.
Because of my super banana armor.
Moving through cover, so they're going to go 5 inches into the ruins. So it's the Heterum for the first squad, and then the second squad rolled a 4 for their move through cover. And deploying them there, we took the flyer off because it was getting a lot in the way. That's their final position. Everything's back a little bit because can't get within an inch, but it's also hard to balance the bigger bases on that terrain piece. We know where they are, though. And since this is the only unit I have left on the table, there's no shooting from either of them down there or from the ship. It's just dropping them off. Charges?
Charges it is.
So we're starting with the what are they called? The Heteron. Oh, thank you. I apologize, everyone. Yeah, 8 inches they are in. Technically rolling. No, they have move through cover. Never mind. Yeah, the Custodian Army gives them move through cover. 12 with the other squad. All right, so we charge everything in. Here's your what is this? Praetor Tribune. That was no, that's not. What is he called?
He's a Tribune. Usually Shield Captain, but the upgrade is to Tribune.
Shield Captain Tribune. Oh yeah, so he's got his 2 wounds. We have your elite guy there, which I can't remember the name already. Has 1 wound
Call
left.
him the Companion. That's what he is.
Companion. The Companion's got 1 wound, and that guy's got 1 wound as well. Yeah. We're already locked in a challenge. You get to go first with Constantine Valdor. Everyone else is unwieldy. All right, Mr. Valdor. Does he lose any bonuses because he hasn't charged?
Yes, so he's down to 5 attacks, not 6.
Right. Is his spear the same?
His spear is only +1 instead of +2, so he's strength 6.
Ooh, you're only moving on 4s now. He hits on 3s. 6s are good. So we have 3 hits and force to wound, which are instant death as well. 1 instant death. But we know it's a Primarch. I did before I roll these saves. It will not die from my last turn on a 5-up. No, he's still at 3. These are invulnerable saves. That is it. I reroll successful ones on a charge.
No, you just reroll successful, period.
Oh, that's really good. 4-ups! Rerolling my failed ones. Oh, good, they both fail. Rerolling. Perfect! Largar's 5 attacks into Valdor. Hitting on 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your web skill ridiculous. Rerolling though for precognition. Look at that. He sees everything. 2's to wound. Rerolling for precog. What a good spell. No, still fail. 4 fails. Or 4 successes. And vulnerable saves. Gotta make 2 of these. He goes down. Oh, he really can't. He's not making any saves. So he goes down. One of those actually spills over.
Okay, so then he's gone.
So he will go down too.
No.
Huh. My guys now. Everything else is initiative 5, so they're already in base contact. You'll pile in over this way. You're there, so you'd go to there. Can't go any further because of the flyer base. And you would move over to here. That was on you. There we go. Actually, no, that was on you. Right. Precognition is literally the only thing keeping me in the game at this point. I'm going to pull out a lot of janky things. It's all I know, everyone. It's all I know. I promise, next time I play Word Bears and it's not against Custodes, I'll play not this. I know you're asking me to not play this. That's next time.
But it was justified in this game.
And the stipulation is as long as it's not against Magnus, 1,000 Suns, or Custodes, because those terrify me and I don't know how to play against them. So these 3 are going to attack him because they have to. And then, 1, 2, these 4 and Erebus are going to attack that squad of 4. And then this 1 lone man will attack the companions. The 1 guy attacking the companions has 3 attacks because of no rage. No re-rolling either because Zealot is only first round of combat. They both hit and both wound. 1 Ren though.
Okay.
I guess take the Ren first.
Okay, so 4 up thanks to the shield.
You're good. And then the 2 up armor save, which you're good too. 9 attacks into that 1 lone custode, hitting on 5s because of the -1 to hit. somehow still getting a ton of hits. And sure, 3 Rens and 2 wounds. So we'll do the
Rens
Rens.
first?
Yeah, see if he goes down to the Rens. And he does.
He does.
So he goes down. And that doesn't spill over. That's his unit dead. And we have these 4 plus the Sergeant or the Dark Martyr attacking that squad of 4. 4 attacks into the other squad of Custodes, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, no rerolling. 4 to wound, rerolling because Lightning Claw. Nothing, double 1. The Galvor back are much better in the first round of combat on the charge. Hitting on 5s, oh, not bad. And 4s. 1 Ren, 2 wounds.
4 up.
We'll do Ren first. Nope, and 3 wounds. So 2 ups. 1 damage. I'll put that 1 damage on him. So there's 2 guys in there with 1 damage on them. And this is Lorgar's 3. Huh. I'm trying to get it out. This is awful. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Look at that. That worked perfectly. Very smooth. And you get all your punchies. So you can't hit him. He's still in a challenge, technically. And then all 4 of them, they're all, yeah, I guess you have to roll them separately anyways because they're mass crafted.
Yeah. But
We'll start with this squad. They have 3 attacks each on the charge.
4 attacks on the charge.
Oh.
And
Scary.
Tribune has 6.
So we'll do the yeah.
Tribune first.
We'll do him first. He's hitting on 3s because I assume he's web skill 6.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1 of those. Master crafted. There you go. 3 hits. And the other ones.
So these guys will be hitting on 4s because weapon skill 5.
Okay.
First one.
Rerolling 1 for master crafted. That's not great. 2 hits. Third one. Sorry, 3 of the 4. And rerolling 2 hits. And the last guy in the back there. Hitting on 4s. Reroll 1. 3 hits. And 2 to wound. That's That's a lot of ones. That's a lot of ones. 5 wounds. So we're just starting here and work our way over. So 4 vulnerable saves. Woo! That's not great. That's from forewarning. So that'll do 1 damage to him because the Eternal Warriors can't be instant killed. Again, I'm taking Lorgar with me. You go back. And there's 3 more wounds, so I'll kill you and put a wound on you. And this squad's gonna do some punchy over here. There are 3 attacks each.
That's right.
So the first guy hitting on 4s, all hit. The next one,
If they kill Erebus, they're getting a promotion to companion.
2 hits, and there's 2 more. Reroll the 1 for Master Crafted. Last dude. Oh, 1 more hit. Yep. All the rerolls have been really helpful. 2 to wound. Only 1 fail, so 4, 8, 9 wounds. So I have to do these 3 at a time before they start getting to Erebus there. So these are invulnerable saves. Oh, no feel no pain because of the instant death, so that's both of them dead. And then Erebus will do Lookout Sirs, which will go to that guy and then that guy. He makes all of them, but he might not. So that's 4. No, 5 because he's got 3 wounds. 4 invulnerable saves. Oh, wow. So that's him dead, and he's got 1 wound left.
Finally, the dice are on my side.
Okay, so all 3 of them are dead, and he's got 1 wound left.
Okay.
So dead, dead, dead. We can transfer this wound to him. But Erebus is fine. And that is that. Your turn, you get to kind of consolidate first. And, or pile in. And then I too will pile in. And that is that. Onto my turn 5. It's pretty quick. I jump in, there's no movement. I go right to the Psychic phase. Oh wait, they don't have to take a leadership check because they're fearless because of the Primarch. And Zealot from Erebus. You definitely want combat. Psychic phase for turn 5. Getting 6 dice. Plus Erebus, Lorgar, and 5 more. So I'm going to do 3 dice on precog, because that's pretty important. I get it with 3, because he manifests on 3s. Alright, precog goes through, and then I guess we'll do forewarning on 2 dice. We get it with 1. That's from him giving the unit a 4-up. That's okay? And then we have the last one, Eternal Warrior, sorry, Endurance from good old Erebus there. Oh, I failed it. There you go. No Eternal Warrior this time. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's bad unless I spike 4-ups. Onto my turn. I'm not going to bother issuing a challenge unless you want to.
Yeah, I'll issue a challenge.
With that guy there or anyone.
Yeah, with Tribune.
Tribune? All right, so Tribune on Lorgar.
Yep.
Because it's cool. Why not?
Extra 1.
So you're going last everywhere. I'm going to go ahead with Lorgar, who's got 5 attacks again, into the Tribune.
Mm-hmm.
What's your up skill?
5, so 4. Or, no, 6.
Your up skill 6? Hitting on 5s because of that shield you got there. Rerolling for a precog, though. Ooh, that's not good. Nope, I'm not going to kill him. 2 to wound. We got a wound. 3 up on him, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. No reroll this time.
Nope. So he's fine. And then I might as well do the rest of my Gale 4 back. 3 attacks apiece. We'll start over here. Hitting on 5s. No re-rolling. And 2 wounds. One's a rend. So go ahead and do the rend first. Why not?
Okay, so invulnerable.
You're good. And a 2 up. You're good. Ooh. And we got the last one over here. He's got 4 attacks. Striking at that squad. Hitting on 5s because they're shields. And wounding on 4. Re-rolling though for Lightning Claw. We got a wound. No rend. Or it's AP3, but
We're good.
you're good. And Erebus is left. He's got 4 attacks with his Power Maul. Boo, Erebus. He is not rerolling. That was
1/6.
That was 1/6. That was a hit.
Yeah.
And no wound. He's only strength 6. That is it. You get to hammer me back. This is woo. Kind of, confirms the kill here. Let's see if the Tribune can take out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We have
Cow.
re-rolling for Master Crafted. We have 3 hits. Winning on 2s. Strength 10. Whoa! Okay, well, assume those. I'm curious if Lorgar would have died. Say all those wounded. 4 up, re-rollable. He would have died if those went through. Interesting. Well, I'll take by 1 wound because I failed 6 saves somehow. And you get the rest of your big punchy gauntlets. They're in a challenge, so all these attacks are this way.
Okay.
So Scott here wants to kill Erebus.
It's personal.
It's personal.
So first dude.
Re-rolling. There you go, we got a hit. Second guy, they only have 2 attacks each now because they didn't charge. It's 2 hits. Next guy, up to 4. Reroll 1 for Master Crafted. Got a hit. And then we have 1 more guy attacking for 2 dice. Hitting on 4s. They both hit. So these are 2s to kill. 2s to wound, severely wound that is. 1 fail. 5 wounds. We'll start on the sergeant there, who is going to die. Sad. Oh, these are on Erebus. I have no... I guess I could look Outsir if that's... Yeah, I'll look Outsir. Why not? Hey, look at that. They're within... Well, he's within 6, so he's too far away. 4 up. 4 up. 4 up. No, he died. Yeah, instant death that kills him. I don't have Eternal Warrior up. So, attacks into him now. Whoops.
Charge.
3 attacks a pop. Reroll 1 for Master Crafted. 2 hits.
Dude.
Second guy of 3. Reroll 1 for Master Crafted. Okay, 3 hits. And the last one. Reroll that last one. They all hit. Alright, 2s to wound. 4 wounds. I got the 1 guy left. And I can't remember. So I'm in my head. I'm like, are they still part of the same unit? Do these even spill over to him anymore? Do these spill over to him? I'm gonna treat them that they're still a unit. I'm pretty sure their unit breaks up once they lose coherency. I don't think so. It's some part of the same combat. Whatever. 4 up and vulnerable saves. Well, they're all 4 ups in the end, so we'll have to do 2 at a time. So him. He dies. Poof. So I just have literally Erebus and Lorgar left at the end of the game. And that is it. That is turn 5. Because these are scoring. Pretty sure I think you have to have no enemy units in the territory either, but I'm pretty sure I'm in my own deployment zone because I remember I deployed the Spartan like right there in that actual spot because it moved up and then it moved that way. So the way this works again, Tides of Carnage, you get 3 victory points if you have scoring units in your own deployment zone and none of your opponent's scoring units, so 0 points for you there and 0 points for me. I have no scoring units here because he's dead and you killed the other one. I had 2. That means that you do have scoring units. I'm pretty sure they're in there. Either way, you have scoring units here, most importantly, which were 7 victory points, and I have no scoring units in the form of a Primarch and an HQ. They're in either or territory. I can't remember which one, but they count as scoring. That's the only scoring unit left on the table. Also, there is Last Man Standing, which you also get. So whatever you score at +1, because you have more units left on the table than I do, as well as neither of us get Slay the Warlord, because the Tribune's yours and Lorgar is mine. And that is it, everyone. That is Tides of Carnage. That concludes this episode of the Horus Heresy Battle Report, everyone. I have another one in the vault where I am playing the Sons of Horus versus the Dark Angels. This is a trial run for me. I was playing the Sons of Horus for the first time. And again, that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed this battle report. Make sure to check out the next one. Scott and I are going to do a post-game chat now. We're going to tidy up a bit first. And that's for the vault members. If you're not a vault member, you know what to do. Click on the link below. Sign yourself up for that 7-day free trial. And you can check out the post-game chat, as well as all the other Horus Heresy battle reports we have in the vault if you're itching for some Heresy. Happy wargaming, everyone.